pickups video that has been in the making for a while. As I adjust my camera, because I am using a camera that has no display. So bear with me if you can't see me. I'm trying to figure out a way to film this. Anyway, Josh, Taylor, been a long time since I've done a fucking pickups video. Long time. Year. Last video I checked on YouTube of mine was a year. So I want to do one. You gotta bear with me because I do have a ton of stuff here that I need to show you that I picked up in the course of, well, I guess a year. I'm still trying to figure out if there was anything else I'm missing since my last pickup video. So what have I been doing? Well, I have been going to the flea markets. I have been, picking up stuff. I also joined a new video game service subscription where you can basically get 3, 4, 5 games, $30, $35, or $40, depending on which game choice you want. I would pick the 5 one because it's the best deal, $40. That averages about $8 a week. So it's called Video Games Monthly. You go to videogamesmonthly.com and you basically go up to this subscription, and they send you a mystery box full of 3, 4, 5 games of either Nintendo, Sega Genesis, N64, Super Nintendo. Almost forgot. Basically, you pick what system you want to collect for, and you also pick what games you already have, so you don't actually get doubles. Okay. If you give me 1 second, I will show you the box that I actually have. I still have my very first box before I actually dig into everything I've gotten this year, because this is going to be a big video. But here's my first box. It's videogamesmonthly.com, and that's what it looks like inside. It's empty right now, but they send you this thing right here. It says thank you for choosing Video Games Monthly. They send you your games, and they usually send you sometimes a little surprise. It's a really cool service if you ask me. I'm glad I did it. Well, without further ado, because this is on the spot doing this, let's dive right in, shall we? I guess I could start with. Well, I guess I could start with all of the flea market finds I found all year long. I found a bunch this year. I did find some, I bought some, and then I just sold a bunch. Like, I did it because I was low on money, and, I decided to sell off some of the games on my NES and SNES rack that I was never ever going to probably play ever again, that I didn't have any, attachment to. So I sold that, and I got a bunch of money, and, let's see. Well, that day I sold it, my buddy actually came over because I had a Super Nintendo on hold for him. I bought it at the flea market for like $15. It came with a controller, it came with all the hookups and everything. It was yellow. I had to clean it. I cleaned it as best as I could. I told him about it. He said he wanted it because, he's wanted one for a while, but he's never had the money because, he's married, he has kids and everything. I had one on hold for him. He finally gave in and bought it off me. And when he bought it off me, he actually, because we were talking about price, and I lowered the price because he gave me a couple things when I sold it to him. He gave me a copy of Crash Bandicoot without the manual. Problem is about this copy of Crash Bandicoot, I don't know if you can see it, there is a big, well not big, but a semi-big circular scratch in the middle, and I guess he said when he played it, it would get to a certain point and it would skip. So I gotta buff that with my JFJ Easy Pro. I gotta get more solutions. I'm practically out after doing these last run discs that I just did. I'm gonna show you those here in a second, but let's get into the flea market picks that I got. I ain't gonna go any particular order. I got these off of different vendors there who are nice to me. I paid fairly good amount for them. I don't remember exact. I'll try and remember the exact price when I show you to them. But let's start off with Star Tropics for $5. It's a decent little game. It's definitely interesting to me. I got Spy Hunter. This is an interesting car shooter style kind of game. This one I was happy to pick up. Oh, and Spy Hunter was, I think, $5 as well. This next one I got for $5 as well. And then off of another vendor where I got most of these games, I got the manual for it. And that is Sunsoft's Batman. I got this for $5. This is a fun game. I love this game. Okay, I also got Little Mermaid. I got this for $5. Goonies 2, $5. Double Dragon, $5. This was a fun game. Fun brawler game. This one I got for, I think I paid $10, and that is Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. You know, it's the one in the series that a lot of people don't like because it's, you know, it's got its, you know, problems and stuff with it. That same one, this one, that one I got a ton ago. That's just Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles' first one. I think I already showed that in a different video. But I got the sequel, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. I got this off of the same guy. I got Double Dragon, and I think there's another game I got off him. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. But Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game. The funny thing is, when I went to buy Double Dragon, and as I was leaving, he had a couple of Nintendos there. He's like, hold on, I got another one if you're interested in it. He pulled it out of one of the Nintendos, and it was this game. And I'm like, yeah, I'm interested in it. I don't actually have this one. Now, I actually like this one over the first one, because this one is much more of a fun brawler game. First one's kind of more or less like a platformer, and I don't know, it just didn't really click with me. As you can tell, yes, I am collecting, I've been for some reason collecting Nintendo games. For some reason. As being a Sega Genesis guy, I've been diving into different consoles. I'm up to 298 games right now on my Sega Genesis. It's becoming harder and harder to find games at the flea market. I mean, I can get them all off eBay, but I'd be paying eBay price. One of those things where I'd rather go out and find it than actually just go out and buy it online. I guess what I'm saying. Like all this stuff I found out online, which is really cool because this is a lot of stuff I found out over a course of the year. But back on topic. Flea market. I think I paid $5 or $7 for this, but it's Resident Evil 0 for the GameCube. It's complete with the manual and the Nintendo's instruction booklet. Correctly, both discs. Yeah, both discs are pristine. Yeah, pristine condition. So that's cool. I mean, the one guy I usually get games off of if they're decently priced. I actually bought a couple things. I might as well just show them all. One weekend I got the Super Game Boy for $15, I think. About how much it's worth. I mean, that's pretty much how it is around here. If I want to get NES games or anything, any games like that, you're going to be paying how much they're worth. I'm not really finding amazing deals around that. So. And then for $15 as well, I bought an NES Advantage, which is kind of cool because I used to have one, I got rid of it, I regretted getting rid of it. I found it, you just happened to have one for sale, and I went ahead and bought it. So these things are pretty cool. I like them. But back to what I was talking about. I don't know if I showed this in another video, but I'll show it again. Castlevania, I paid $15 for it. I can't remember when I bought this because it's hard to remember all the games that I picked up in over a year. So I bought that along with Joe and Mac, which I recently got rid of. I gave it to my buddy who wanted the Super Nintendo. I got Joe and Mac, that game. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. These 3 items, not this past weekend, but the last weekend, I bought 3 things off of this one guy. I'll talk about the last one because I'm actually having problems with the last one. Game Genie video game enhancer. I had to buy another one for $5. I had to buy another one because mine, the contacts were so badly gone. Like every time I'd plug it into my Nintendo, it would just glitch out. No matter how hard I cleaned it with, Brasso and Eraser and all that, alcohol, it didn't cut it. This one, the pins are brand new, which is nice. It's nice having a good working Game Genie again. And then for, I think, $5, I bought Mappy Land, which is an interesting game. And then this one, it's The Adventure of Link, Zelda 2, Great Cart. I paid $20 for it, but I've been having issues with it. And I don't know if anybody's ever had this issue with this game or any other NES games or any games you're doing. I cleaned it, it's cleaned, the contacts are perfectly polished and everything. I put it in my system, and I get lines. Almost like the lines you'd see in an NES top loader, but darkened so you can actually literally see them. Those kind of lines in this game. I don't know if it's just because there's something on the board going bad or what, but if anybody out there can help me figure that out, that'd be greatly appreciated. Okay, well, I think that's all the Nintendo stuff, majority of the Nintendo stuff. I guess Super Nintendo, I showed you the Game Boy. Well, the only Super Nintendo pickups I got were part of that bundle. I'll show you the bundle right now. The Video Games Monthly box, all the stuff I got from that first box, I set aside. These are all the games I got from my first box. I wanted to talk about them. The little special item that they throw in there every once in a while, the one I got this time was Nintendo Game Pack with Top Secret Tips. It's got Princess Peach on the front. It came with 3 scratch-off cards and 2 stickers. Kind of cool. And then the 3 NES games I got were Mock Rider, Capcom Strider, Tiger Gate. They're not bad games. They're decent games. And then the 2 Super Nintendo games I wasn't impressed with, but it's whatever. It's games. They're a mystery. It's kind of cool. But anyway, Super Nintendo, I got American Gladiators and Timon and Pumbaa's Jungle Game. Not big, spectacular titles. Alright, moving on. Just want to check something real quick. Okay, it's still. Okay. These 3 games. Anyway, these 3 games I got at the flea market. They were in a bin. A lot of the cases were all broken and jacked up and stuff, so a lot of these cases aren't in the best condition. It was in a bin, PlayStation games. We wanted, I think, $2 a piece or 3 for $5. I bought 3 of them. The games I picked up were pretty much the best ones in that whole bin. Bloody Roar 2, missing the manual. Grand Theft Auto Greatest Hits. I wanted this because I really like the PC version of it. I used to play it when I was younger. And then this one, I have no idea, but it's Jumping Flash 2. It looked interesting to me, and I figured I could give it a try. It's not like a super rare game. I need to buff it. It's definitely scratched. So, and then I want to say these 2 are pretty much the last flea market finds I got so far. I got Chrono Cross for $2, which is funny because when I picked it up, it had the pre-owned sticker, and on the back it had a sticker from my old video game store that I used to buy all my Genesis games off of back in the day, Endless Entertainment. So that was cool to see that at my local flea market. I missed that store. If anybody around my area of PA has ever went to an Endless Entertainment, you know what I'm talking about. Those stores, the prices, the inventory they had, it was awesome. I mean, just amazing. But what I got was Chrono Cross for $2. I had to buff them. They were definitely. Someone used a skip doctor on these. And they left a lot of those freaking, swirly lines that you can see on a skip doctor. I hate skip doctors. Definitely go out if you're trying to buff a disc and you're tired of paying like $2 at like a video rental store to buff them. Save up like $130. Get yourself a JFJ Easy Pro. So that's how much this is. It's not super expensive, and they buff your discs. The materials, yeah, they're a little pricey. You can get a refill kit for like $30, but it's definitely worth it in the long run if you want to keep your games, nice and running and stuff. And then the last flea market find I got was for the Game Boy, and it's Sunsoft's Batman. I thought it was kind of cool finding those. I think I found that one the same day I got the Batman for the NES, so that's kind of cool. I got them both, even though they're totally different games. And then, sorry, the last... I'm going out of order because I'm trying to think. Most to last, I should say, flea market find was this in-box Model 2 Sega Genesis. I picked it up for $30. It's a little steep for it. I mean, the box, as you can tell, seen better days. Worn. It's got some missing stuff, but it's the core system. I saw it sitting there for a couple weeks. No one was buying it, and he had a make offer sticker. He originally wanted $50 for this, and then he marked it down to 40, and then he had a make offer sticker on it, and then we settled on 30. I bought it for 30, but it works. The AV cable that came with it didn't work, which kind of sucked, but I did have spares. I did test it, and it does work. I'm just going to keep it in the box, just, because I'm a Genesis guy. I like collecting Genesis stuff. Okay, and this is the last flea market find. I got this last Sunday, and that was Ninja Gaiden 2. Paid $12 for it. It was kind of a dry weekend this past weekend, but yeah, Ninja Gaiden 2 for $12. It's a fun, decent game. Okay. Now, all these last finds, one of them was in the wild, and then the other set was at a video game store I went to called Playworld in Erie. Okay, the one wild item that I found was really cool. Me and my buddy used to go yard sailing, garage sailing around our area, and then the last one we went to before I started doing all the flea market stuff by myself was this PS1, and it came with the screen and all the cables, and this was only $10. So yeah, screen PS1 for $10, and I've been using this. I've been playing Final Fantasy VII again. And speaking of Final Fantasy VII, I went to Playworld the first time. The first time I went to Playworld, I picked up 2 N64 games. For some reason, I picked up the wrong one off the shelf. There it is. Okay, for $30 a piece, I got Mario Kart 64. That's been going up in price lately. And then a copy of Super Smash Brothers with a Blockbuster sticker on the back, and it's all over the sticker. I gotta figure out a way to take that off without ruining the label. It's gonna be tough. Yeah, $30 a piece for each of these. This one's been jumping up lately, Mario Kart 64. I don't know why. Oh, and, well, I might as well show this. I know I didn't show this, but a previous time I went there, I got South Park. I got that for $5. I got that for $5, and I also got well, the label's in rough shape, but for $5 I also got a copy of Sunsauce Blaster Master. As you can tell, the label's all seen better days, I guess you could say. Okay, now onto the discs. This one time I went to Play World, where I got all those games. I was looking. My brother was with me. He comes over. He says, "How much do you know about PlayStation?" Or no, "How much do you know about Final Fantasy?" And I'm like, "Well, it depends on the game." He's like, "Come with me." And they have a rack. They have a rack of loose games there, and they're all $1 a piece, which is kind of neat. And some of the games on the rack were just it's interesting to find them for $1. Okay, yeah, they're $1 a piece. So and there was multiple discs for them. So I kind of ended up being like $3 for the one game, $4 for the other game, and $1 for the last game. The last game we're showing you was like the best, probably the best find of the whole year. And it sucks that they're all loose, but I'm happy to find it anyway because they all work. I had to buff them, but they all work. So for $3, I got a loose copy, black label, Final Fantasy VII. The discs, I had to buff them, but they're pretty good now. Final Fantasy IX, all 4 discs. The only discs I've been having problem with, and I've been trying to figure it out, I buffed it like 3 times and it's still giving me issues, but it's only on the FMV video sequences. Like, the way it will skip and then it will just get stuck. And the way I've been getting around that is I would just open the lid up and then close it, and then all of a sudden it jumps me right into the game. So I'll have to buy some more supply and then try and rebuff it. And then the last find, I'm glad he showed me this, because I am so surprised this game was on the freaking shelf and people passed it up for $1, and I found it. And that is Einhander for $1. Yeah, it's loose, so what? And yeah, so what? It's got a Property of Hollywood Video sticker, on the corner. So what? It's $1. This is a fun shooter, Einhander, and it's been going up in price on the PlayStation. Well, as always, this is what I've been up to, and this has been a year's worth of pickups for me, as so far from my last video, which was coming up here being about a year. So yeah, I'm glad I did this. I might do some more if I find any more stuff. This is probably going to be the spot where I film now, because the room where I used to film was getting crowded, so I had to move all my video game stuff down here. As you can tell, rack right behind me with all my game stuff on it. All my Sega Genesis game stuff is behind the door. Real quickly, some of the games I got recently from the Genesis was I got Garfield Caught in the Act. I got that, just the game in the box. And I had it loose, but now I got it in the box now. Flicky. It's a decent little platform. I think that's it. I mean, all the other things I did show in different videos, like that Blockbuster Green Factory cart I found, and my complete copy of Grindstormer, which actually I've been having problems with. I've been having the same problem that everybody else is having problems with. It freezes at a certain spot. Which sucks. So I'm probably going to have to pitch in and get another copy of that. But at least I got the game in the manual, or the box in the manual, to go along with it. So anyway, this is Josh. I am alive. I'm still here. I just haven't done a video in a year. I've been so busy. But this is a year's worth of pickups for me. So, adios.